Get some people on. The show on the road. Ah. Wow, somebody's ready. Jake, good morning. And now there was three. Dale, good morning. Don't mind me, I'm just messing around, getting the shop ready. Uh-oh. That's not good. Somebody brought these fish in, they're almost all dead. What the hell? Jeez, they're tiny. What the heck? Always something in this business. Lots of ups and downs. Fortunately. Hello, hello. Let's see. What do we got here? Jake, Dale, Jumbo, John, James. Good morning. My fish peeps and freaks and geeks. Alright, so what we got here. 7 of you. Alright, let's rock and roll. Sounds good. Jake needs a rant. Well, I have a daily rant. People suck at driving. Although this morning there's hardly anybody out. But generally, it's one of my ongoing rants, driving. Other people can't drive. I'm the only one that can drive great. I'd be lying. What? Let's see. This weather. I just got in Nicholas Eye that I imported. They're little. They're not as nice as the last batch were, like large ones. Here's a rant. Let's frickin' YouTube. Quit changing shit. God. It's like they did something else that like wants to automatically go to live. And then you have to find a little icon to do changes, like make it horizontal. It's like they make shit more complicated. No offense. People have the ones that have college degrees sometimes are some of the dumbest people I've ever known in my entire life. Common sense. It's like freaking leave shit alone. Dad always had a saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Alright, there. Alright. Here they are. They're only about an inch. They came a little rough on the edges, but they're looking better. Need a little beefed up. Not hardly any color. Oh, there's one's going to be a male. You can tell it looks like right there. I'm probably going to keep a couple of them. I don't know why. We'll see. I like to get more of those bigger ones, but they might need another couple days. I don't know. They're already chasing each other. Some of them are looking really good. Some of them are kind of, they need beefed up. So, what's that pleco in there? 66 King Tiger. That's the yellow form, not the white form. Oh, there's the, I put a little pellet in here. I like to, especially if there's a lot of fish in some tanks. We usually don't feed till closing, but I'll give, some of the fish a wafer here and there. But look at all the baby petricola cats. Alright, they cute. Yep, I'm working on a second order. I can't believe no one's jumped on these. And where I got those from, the price went up. They'd be like $40 each now if I would ship these in again. What's your left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's those need a home. All 5 of them need to go in the same tank. Aren't they pretty? Still got a bunch of shellies. Here's a multifasciatus. These red kawanga. Those came in really nice. Sold a big chunk of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Buffalo heads are awesome. Gold face comps. Neolampus pearliocelatus. Beautiful gold ocellatus. Always a favorite. I'm going to probably get some more black canvas. We're low. That's probably one of the most popular sellers. Red fronts. There's 1, 2, 3, 6 left. Empty tanks. So we got some open tanks. Helianthus congos, which are not a big seller, kind of, but it's one of those fish that's not really appreciated enough. They're a tough little fish. They're actually gorgeous. I mean, they look good against the black sand. Some daffodils somebody brought in. They're okay. I have discounts, $10 off the peacocks. So if you pay cash, you save some money. $5 off those Luscataniatus, which you don't see often. Little peacocks. We're out of almost lawandas. The female, there's one female there. Oh, there's 2 females left. $15 each, regular $25 each. Actually, the female should be about $30 now. Oh, the prices went up. Got some more little stuff. These Columbia cats, we moved over here because we need that tank with the new shipment, but ended up not even using it. We didn't get everything we ordered, as usual. Then those black belt dollars are all dead. We did get the clown loaches, about 2 inchers. They're nice. Still have 4 of these avocado puffers, green neon puffers, whatever. They need a home. See, I put a wafer in there. Look at even the barbs and the vampire. They're fighting over that wafer. Same down there. Crabs, snails, bushy nose, and the tetras are all. Oh! The plecos got a crab on his face. That might be dangerous. Neons. Hundreds and hundreds of neons. Little barbs, green neons. We have about 500 green neons. My phone's buzzing like crazy. We are almost out of these albino baby Oscars. They're so damn cute. I gotta get me at least a couple to raise up. I don't know. I need to take tanks down. The pepper cories, I put a wafer in there so they're out there. And the nino ulatus. Rams, they're starting to color up. They came in like pretty bland. Still have some panda cories, big neons. These came in solid, nice. Cardinals. Still have some plecos. You gotta look all over. These snails are sweet. Jane, let's see. I have the red lines, the F1s, which a trio I'm gonna take this time. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's probably like 10 in there, maybe a dozen. 2.5 inch, 1.5 to 2.5 inch. To get me at least a pair. I want to try to breed those. They don't need a big tank. I got some empty small tanks, so still have some of the pea puffers, green neons, loaches. These have been popular. These Australian desert gobies. They're fighting over the pellet. They're eating the pellet. Cool. And these snails are wicked cool. All right, here's those crazy. I don't know why they were called neon pulley loaches. I have no idea why. They don't sit still very long to know. They're like a silver white with a black stripe. So I don't know if they change as they mature. I did try to Google it. I didn't see much. I don't know why they call it neon. But they're a pulley loach. Little guys, man, active. 2 zebra plecos. Look at them back there. And then pygmy cories. Small black ghost knives. Aren't they cute? Some cool plecos, those candy stripes, and these ivory blackfoot snails, I think they are. I'm gonna touch this. More snails. I got like almost 600 of these snails. Look at them all over. These narites are cool. I need to take some, put them in baby tanks to help keep them clean. Look at, they're all converging on the little piece of pellet I put in there. But these are really neat with the horns. They're called, what are they called? Urchin. Narites. And the shrimp are going crazy. So that tank needs to get cleared out, those cories. Big stuff. Got a nice front. I wonder if that female's still holding the Autoceps. Doesn't look like it, maybe. Those need to go. I need to open tanks up for some pond stuff. This stuff, we sold the Molinarums. They're beautiful. Now I just noticed they deposit on the Monte Cristos, Tetraspilus. They're sold. That Savinii is gone. So the big bleaker eye, whatever, Starry Night, Argente, a big Jack is still available. 2 Jack Dempseys. And somebody left a net in there. Don't know why, but that tank needs maintenance. A filter needs done. Oh, these guys, she's beat up. Where's the big dude? He's back there. But all 3 of those big Trimax for $100. That's less than what I paid for them. So my loss, your gain. But yeah, here's the Angels. They came a little rough, but they're doing much better. They all came in Vail. Wasn't expecting that, but you rarely see half black Angels. Buenos Aires are always awesome. Buy one, get one free on the X-ray Tetras. Rose lines are great. I think they already put a pleco in there, maybe. Spread the bush nose plecos around to help eat the algae. These, buy 2, get 3 free. Those need to go. Plants, phenomenally gorgeous. Jungle, parrot feather, nice. Crips, Nubius, all that red stem. What is that? Super red mini Lawiga. There's so many plants now. I can't keep up. Oh, those are nice. Those little clovers. I like that. And then there's a guppy grass every once. Sold a lot of ghost shrimp. Jeez. I can't believe we still have these beautiful gold rams. There's the cobalts, L239s. Look at that chubby one right there. They are so cool. These variety of yo-yos and zebra loaches in here. They're all attacking that wafer. They didn't clear the hair allergy yet, but these are cool. These black tiger leaf fish. They're out more. They would just hide. Ooh, there's a big one back there. They're kind of cool, predatorial. Obviously, with that mouth, kind of have the mouth of like a datnoid snapper, like. Got some big, nice koi angels. Of course, the long fin, high fin, serpes. A couple plecos hiding in there. Plants. There's a mangroves. There's fire eels in there, and there's one right there. 6, 7 inch, maybe 8 inch. Some of them. That's 6. Those crabs. That's open. Severums, puffers. More plants. Ocelots, swords, reds. I like those. Got the Bino Senegal Birchers. What, 4 platinum angels left? 5. Red hump. Geophagus. Stack dead nectar eyes. That big eel needs a home. Somebody buy that poor eel. Needs a home. He's like a dog. He eats really well. Try to eat out of your hand. $5 each on the Midas. Oh, there's a couple left of the Starry Nights. Lots of nice little Central Americans, South Americans, and of course Africans. I put a wafer in there. The blue lip, Williams eyes. I have the breeders. I got more babies in the tank. I'll sell the breeders. The spotted dollars are good. From with clouds, a few things. Oh, we got the neon dwarf gouramis. Came in pretty nice. Zebradini, those black tetras. We still have some of the bass. Balzan Geophagus are great. Nom. Bino, those are nice. More eyes. That dude needs a home. He's only $15. Big vampires are in here. This big trout needs a home. Breeding group of Red Empress. Odds and ends. Oh, we got these trade-ins. Big cons. female, I can't remember that peacock, I guess. Adam. Awesome big jaguar cat and a big pim cat. Those guys are for sale. That breeding, was it a trio? A strigatus. So we got a few people in. Then the tank. We still have not many left. 2, 4, 6 discus left. Most of them are kind of the same color. That one right there is pretty nice. Almost looks like a flatchin. They're just a variety. I don't order specific colors. It's just I don't have the tank space. Oh, the tidal filters, Chem are on sale. The 110's like $65. 75's like tidal 75's like $55. So I mean it's regular $100, $110. So they're almost half off. Super deal. Those are on the spring clearance, clear out deal. Tank kits, that's on sale. That's, I can't really give any more. There's more I added to this than this. I had a test kit. It's like $40 and airline and airstone and net and stuff. So there's over $100 of freebies on that. What else? Bulbs. I got $5 to $10 a piece. They're new bulbs, T8s, T10s, some T5s. If you have a fixture, they last for a while. So if you have some old fixtures, use it up. Use the bulbs. Cheap. Test kits are 20% off. I'm working on doing some more stuff needs to go back. Restock gravel, tons of hardscape. Got all this substrates and plant substrates. Winding down the Fritz line. We still have some stuff. Going to get rid of all the Aqua Plus. This is going to be discounted. That grow. What is this? Clears, organic debris, crystal clear water, cloudy water. These are all going to go. I'm going to get rid of all that. I know I need to get backgrounds. That's one thing I haven't ordered, put off, but that's kind of an expensive thing to order enough to make it worthwhile. Oh, all these are going to be discounted, discontinued, clear out. I mean, they're just basic cup assorted plants. I like the big leaf ones. So for your just breeder tank, hospital tank, whatever, those work out well. So yeah, tons of wood, tons of rock. Cichlid posters, got shirts. What else? Flex kits, $500. That's normally $500 just for the tank kit. You get the stand and a free heater for $500. So it's basically the stand and the heater for free. So cash price or add 10% because I'm already not making money. Oh, there's a Marina kit sign. That's someone. I don't think we have a 10-gallon one and a 20-gallon left. There's a 20. Sorry, that's the Oasis. We're going to be getting more product. OAS or ACE. I don't know. It looks like the guy started. I told him to put that filter there. It's a bigger filter. Oh, she didn't even eat the worm. What a mess. Oh, she's got eggs. Well, most of them are already turning fungus. They're not fertile because obviously there's no male. She carried such a bitch. But this tank's such a mess. So this filter, I mean, it's fine for a small tank, you know, 55 or less, whatever. But for her, absolutely not. She's too big, too messy. So I'm putting a filter, double the filtration. So anybody's interested in that filter, it's a Cichlids, I think whale. I'm gonna sell it for half retail. So whatever, it'll be cheap. Please pay cash. Cash is king. But All the flex kits are at spec tanks are 20% off. Oh, there is a 10-gallon marina kit. So only $100 for that whole kit with the LED filter, heater. What else? This tank vibrates. They're getting big. The red tiger severum's getting huge. That one's starting to show red. It actually looks like a pair. That big one's probably male, little one a female. One of my clients, I have a daycare, chocolate cichlids. They're smaller than that guy. They spawned. They were freaking out. Then the babies got eaten, so they even freaked out more. they were API. I'm gonna probably do a better deal on those API. That's all coming out. That's cleared out. Get rid of some stuff. Looking to put new product, different stuff. Look at that piece of wood. Isn't that thing amazing? That looked great, and you're like, that would fit in a 125. It would take a lot of room. Just that and some live plants, whatever. South American display. Or a 125, 180. So anyhow, foods, still have some stuff on sale. I don't think we have monster pellets anymore. We discontinued those. We're gonna pick up different. Man, there's a lot. That food front is a mess. People just put stuff back. They look. I've tried getting these guys, the owners, to, but you know, I guess it's costly and work to change labels. I told them to make like the X different color, or like Cichlids or something. They were gonna maybe try to do different color lids, but then that's they're trying to watch the cost involved in changing stuff. They have like patents, I guess, so it'd be easier to know what is what. They all look alike just about, so it'd be nice. Like shrimp would be in red, cichlid in blue, scrapers a green, or something that would able to easy differentiate. I mean, the flake is obvious. You can see the flake food. So fluval bug bites are actually 30% off, not 20. So clearing those out. I don't think we're gonna pick that line, sell that food anymore. So too much. We gotta keep and stock what is selling. Oh, what's nice. Ship. Some guy was wanting that. So we do have to restock some media. It's always work to do. So, oh yeah, the prices are stupid, but yeah, you're saving a chunk of money. But they don't sell. They sell here and there, even at like I had them at 20% off, and it's either keep them and get rid of Ob Clear, but I like Ob Clears. I've been using Ob Clears for 35, 40 years or something. So, and they're still the same. And it's easy to, yeah, they're just, especially the 110 Ob Clear is a beast. So yeah, I could order the tidal filter if somebody really wanted one, but I'm just sticking with Ob Clear. I might now OAS, I don't even know how to say it. They have a power filter with a thermo with a heater in it. It seemed kind of pricey, but I have to see. I mean, for maybe smaller tanks or something, I don't know. But you don't need 10,000 different power filters. Most of them out there are junk. Anything Marineland Tetra is usually junk. Aquariums are junk. Anything that's the mass companies, the biggest of the biggest, usually junk, because they cheapen them and they raise the prices. American way. Fish are getting big in the tank. Starting to show some color and the little ripples. This tank needs clean though. This probably due for a good water change. I put that big Julie, he's doing all right, the big dark Regani, and I put a large ornipinus in here. I hope he didn't get eaten. So I just pulled baby fronts this morning at home. They're so cute. Oh, look how nice color the Congo tetras are looking. There's one without any eye. Oh, jeez. So the Catapunctatus are doing well. Kagoma 7 bar, which is obviously easy to tell because they have 7 bars. That's a Radfrutosa mixed bar. It could be, well, I have a Red Widow or what I call the clouded Frontosa. So there's the big dark Regana. I always like Julie's. I always did well. One Lalupi. Oh, there's a Petrocola cat. I got babies of those now over there for available. So, anyway, what time is it? Making good time. Now I gotta switch this around so you can look at my ugly mug. Alright, here we go. Ooh, it's a little toasty. Colder outside, the heat's on. That's a rain always. Freaking my utility bills, man. Suck. Cleveland sucks. City of Cleveland sucks. Yeah, I mean, try to cut down the bills somehow, but it's hard. I mean, you still got to do water changes, cleaning. So that's one of the higher expenses of this business is utilities. My utilities run up to about $2,000 a month. Isn't that just ridiculous? So that's a lot of fish tanks, a lot of water changes. I figure it's probably about 8,000 gallons a month we change between here and the hatcheries. I mean, every day, 5 days a week, sometimes 6, whatever. I'll do a water change if something's going wrong, but on Tuesdays and Sundays. But 5 days a week, a lot of water changes. And then over there, I started. Actually, I got to finish H1. I didn't do it all. I got all the small tanks and the outside tanks. Did the big Nangu tank that was due. I need caffeine. That's a common question I get, pretty common, is when do I do water changes? How often do I do water changes? Blah, blah, blah. We tell our customers that have 1 or 2 tanks, couple tanks, whatever it is, a good rule of thumb, I don't know, we say every other week, about 25%. But there's too many variables, depending on the type of fish, your bio load, size of the tank, and the type and size of the filtration you have on the aquarium can make a difference on how much water change you do and how often you do it. John, not typically, but I might start shipping next month. Here and there. I'm not like there's a Dan, my guy, Central American guy, just posted the other day. He's done. I knew that was coming for a while. He has shut down his online direct selling. So, and I know another farm that's been in forever is up for sale. The property might be worth more than the farms. I don't know. They're labor intensive, just like this business, and that's a big complaint is getting help, and the cost of labor gets so high, and cost of doing business so high, and the amount of work it's burning out, especially older people like me. People want to live a little bit before they, call it quits. So they're 6 foot down. So, yes, I may ship some here and there, and it will be based on what I have. Like for Tosas, I might ship some fronts out because like Gagomas, they're very prolific. I have F1 group and an F2 group. The F2 is kicked in and started spawning. So I'm going to have abundance, or I am having abundance of like Kagoma 7 bars. So stuff like that, I would like to ship out. Um, I have to go back and look under my file and my terms, all that. I don't keep a fish list. People ask that all the time. It's impossible. You need somebody basically almost full time or start part time into full time of just keeping up with online menu, a list, and updating stock sizes. People always ask for pictures. Online selling is a pain in the ass, in my opinion. I rather keep a independent local fish store like this alive. Yeah, no. The Zaires is the MOBAs. I have like 2 babies in the tank that I know of that popped up, and those are already spoken for. They bought 4 and they want more, and local. So the only ones I might have Zaires of is Kapampa. I have the F2, F1's actually spawning. And I imagine, no, I got 2 F1 groups spawning now. Just realized a couple weeks ago when I was doing the show, a couple babies popped up in decoration on the other group. So I have 2 F1 group Kapampas from the wilds, the big ones, Big Daddy. They're actually, there's a baby in that tank. So they're still spawning here and there. It's usually the smaller female, but I think the bigger one, which hardly ever get fry from, was holding. And I thought she was holding. And sometimes I feed, and I'm like, well, maybe it was food. Or they're holding a rock. They hold air sometimes. They kind of trick you. But she was hiding that pipe, and mouth looked kind of dropped a little bit. And I was like, is she holding? You know, like and then I forget, and I move on to other stuff and maintenance. But the Kapampas, I have basically 3 breeding colonies. The wilds and the 2 F1 groups. So I have babies here, about a dozen, and I have more coming up. I got to move some young to bigger tanks. They're in 5-gallon tanks, so I got to grow them out. I do have 6, which I'm surprised nobody's jumped on yet, is the Zaire Katumbas, which this is the first spawn in like 5 years. They hardly ever spawn. I don't know why. They spawn here and there, and then they don't spawn for years. And while Makulas actually spawn, there's one baby I know of. Where are you from, John? I mean, I have people drive, hour, 3 hours, 5 hours. I had a guy drive once 24 hours to buy 3 fish. Nobody's beat that guy yet, from Denver, Colorado. And gave me the money, and then I shipped it to him 3 weeks later. But certain stuff I'll sell, I might post online to move some stuff that I need to clear out or I have a bunch of. Oh, and in Virginia, my brother used to be in Norfolk, the Navy station there. Haven't been to Virginia, haven't been on that side of the country in a while. Might do a trip to West Virginia. Show the family where my dad grew up, out in the mountains, coal mine areas, by Princeton, and my mom's side was in Beckley. But I think we're going to Tennessee. I just picked up Dylan last night, so Dylan's home for the week. Yay. Do you miss me? I'm like, sure. Hey, you miss me? Sure. On my list. And he said last night, I knew it. Hey, I predict, and I'm psychic. This will be his last summer probably home for a while. He actually just offered an internship, state of West Virginia. Like we have ODOT, I don't know, Ohio Division of Highways, whatever it is, transportation. Well, the West Virginia, he went and, they come to the college, OU, whatever, and looking, like hiring events and stuff. but he don't want to work there. So he's gonna work probably like in the tech industry of some sort, electrical engineering. He'd probably go abroad. He's looking at Spain, maybe Greece. I think maybe Germany might be a good candidate. I don't know. We'll have to see what the current situation. You need to watch certain areas in Europe. I'd stay away from because of anarchy in some areas, bad areas. France is a train wreck. All these illegal aliens they let in, just like they're doing here. Stupid. But yeah. Anyway, what else? So, back to the water changes. I'm sorry, get sidetracked. Almost, I got a little time. I got on a little earlier. Thank goodness. I was up at 4:50. I got 5 hours of sleep, 5.5 maybe. Water changes. Bringing that up. My scenarios, I don't know how many tanks I have. I think I had counted over there is like 275 running. A lot that's not running. Empty tanks. That 500 gallon, I gotta get cinder blocks. I gotta get a lot of cinder blocks. I'm gonna redo my pond, my koi pond, Japanese koi pond, in ground, and it's gonna be partially above ground. I'm gonna build it up with cinder blocks, pad it and all that stuff, put the new bigger liner, so the pond could be at least probably 6 foot deep, and then the top, those big 350 pound pavers, edge now, those will go on top, so there'll be a nice ledge going around the perimeter of the pond. That's gonna be some work, but Garrett, that's a local here, customer, he's gonna probably help. We're gonna get a machine, a lift or a dump, one of the walk behinds or something. That's the biggest part of the job, is getting those 350 pound pavers out of there, which are like 14 of them. Yeah, my old back can't. I could do some stuff. I'm better. Other than elbow, tendonitis in my elbow flares up, man. That hurts. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I'm running at least 550 tanks. We got them numbered here. It's 195, not including display tanks and the little tanks and the turtle tank. So that's at least 200 something tanks. So yeah, maybe maybe up to 500. I actually just took a tank down in the office apartment in the back. John, to be honest with you, Seapora I think is a better made tank, especially like the bigger ones. Like, I don't think I can really show you well because it's in a box. But for smaller tanks, floss bands for the elbow. Well, I have a compression sleeve and I use rubber bands. Oh, sorry. Rubber bands are my friend. And I always have, I have them for bagging fish or whatever I need, or I want to hit my son with something. But I put rubber bands on there to stop that pain. Oh, sorry. Right here. See how this is built? It's hard to tell. This is kind of like they used to build the old oceanic tanks, the Euro bracing. It's thick glass. This is a heavy tank. It's built well. Their bigger tanks are worth it. Aquarium. Now this is if you find these on sale, they don't usually have these like half off. The 75s, yeah, it's be a better price than I can get them for. I don't have 2,000 stores, so unfortunately, and these big giant companies that suck in my opinion, cater obviously to the chains and the big Wall Street companies. So I would avoid Perfecto Marineland, and which also is under Top Fin for PetSmart. But this, in my opinion, if you're doing a fish room, this 60 gallon is awesome. I have it for 150 bucks. That's sale price. Normal is like 200. So, but it's a just, it don't take a lot of room. So if you want to stack, do a 2x4, or you do the metal racks, you do a 3-high rack of those. So, you know, I could get to the bottom and stand on my tippy toes with this thing way up here. So if you had one there and one at the bottom, that's eye level right there, and then you got one on the bottom. That's a good footprint for anything. You know, small, medium, large fish, raise and fry, or breeders. That is a great size tank. That's 48 by 18 by what, 16 tall, I think. Opposed to 21 tall. You know, the tank is $200. So, but yeah, if you're buying small tanks, 10s, tanks are gotten so expensive. Unless you find them used. Glass all around is just pricey. There's 20 long back there. So there's some Seaport 10-gallon tanks. But if it's a big tank, 125 aquarium, I'd say okay. They don't make the 180, so it goes up to the 210. They don't make the 120 anymore either. So you go from 125. Oh, they do to 150, but that jumps up in price. 150 is 25 more gallons. That 29-inch tall tank. I mean, it's nicer look if it's a display tank, but you're better off just getting the 125. Best bang for the buck. And you want to go bigger, then you go to the 210 aquarium, or you go to Seapora, which I found out they discontinued the 265, the biggest one. The rep said 225 was gone too, but I seen it online. It wasn't in stock though, but it was showed up. But this is a great for a big tank. I own probably 800 tanks. They're not all filled. I got tanks at home. I have one like this, the 110 Oceanic, where those Burundi Fritoses, the picture is from. I have 14. There used to be Marineland Perfecto. I have some Oceanic ones. But that dimension, that tank, the 5 foot by 18 by 27, 28, whatever it is. What did they say? It says 24. I think it's higher than that. 25 maybe. That don't seem right. Anyway, but that's a great big tank. I love that tank. I have a lot of my breeding Frontosa groups in H2 is in that footprint of a tank. So, hope that answers your question. Yeah, John, if you're doing a fish room, I would look and wait for like a deal and get that 60 breeder and stock up. It's not too heavy. It's like, and especially older, if you don't have long arms, or if you just want a double row, you don't want something on the bottom, you have to get on the floor. If you're older and have bad knees or shoulders, you don't want something you have to climb up on a ladder. That's a great tank. Now, Seapora still has some tanks. Well, actually, they're up here on the racks. But they've gotten really pricey. Seapora's glass tops are stupid expensive. If you're a local, you can get the tops from me. I just had a crap load made, new tops, whatever, and we sell them. Like a 10-gallon top is like $7. To buy a new glass top, like Seapora's, like $25 for the freaking tops. And I asked the rep, I'm like, why is a top so expensive? They have no, whatever, I don't know. But here, 30 breeder, that's a nice tank. Also, Aquarium, which is open top. Do I have any 45s? Actually, they're all 30 breeders. I used to have 45-gallon frag tanks. When this was H3, Hatchery 3, there's a 120. I had these all 120s and I sold them and put 125s, I think. I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I don't have a 45 on here. I used to have where these 10 gallons were 45-gallon frag tanks, or were like that 60 made by Seaport. Oh, sorry, my thing's cockeyed. They were 48 by 18 by like 12 or 13. So that is like 30 breeder 45, 30 breeder 45, and so yeah, it's 30 breeder 45s on these racks. I only had like 7. I think this is the only small tanks I had was here. These used to be all 40 breeders up on top, all bigger tanks. And I used to have a 300-gallon deep dimension, which blew a seam and leaked. Another freaking piece of shit, marine land. But I was using this for a hatchery and grow out. This is actually a nice tank. I don't think they make it. This was a marine land tank, which I still have a couple new ones. It was a limited run, I guess. These were 30 inches by 18 by 13. Love that tank. Good morning, Brian. No problem, John. But that was a neat sized tank. Great for a store or hatchery. But that's a 375. That's a 450. So this is the aquarium 125s are better than, that's a perfecto with a single. Now they do a double, so it's older. Eventually my 125s like this end up leaking. Marine land. So anyway, back to water changes. I keep forgetting it or get sidetracked to finish. It all depends on our scenario. So this tank is something's wrong. We took those babies, cichlids in, and it's crashing. So the ammonia, I don't even have to test the water. I can tell you there's a bunch of dead fish in there. The ammonia is skyrocketing, and it escalates into a much bigger problem because polar bear, convicts, they're cute little shits, but look at the dead ones. I gotta get on that. We gotta get on. My guys will be here shortly. But so it's a heavy bio load. With us, we don't have, other than the big display tanks, got big filters, wet dries, canisters, and all that stuff. Some of my big tanks in the hatcheries have power filters on them. The big 240's got FX, whatever. So I could skip on water changes. And the type of filter media you use makes a difference too. Like that Biochemzor we sell is great. That loop eye out. I'm gonna get some medium compressed subs probably. Maybe Calvis. I don't know. I hope if they're big enough, I'm gonna put some in here. I want to add some more fish in that tank. I mean, the Phytoses are gonna take over. They're getting big. I don't know where the big red one is. He's huge. That thing was on steroids. I don't know where he got him from, but everybody that's been following me, I've been always like, how in the heck that fish just, boom, it blew up so big, so fast. He was probably eating all the Vitralis. There's a few left. He was probably eating most of the fish. Ate a bunch of Congo tetras, ate the lupi, ate the capressips and calvus I put in there. There's a Zaire getting big. I can tell right there. There's one. He stepped up. But where's the big red? He's a beast. He kind of jumped. So yeah, working on cichlid order. We'll get some large peacocks and haps, some small stuff. It won't be probably a huge order. It might be a last cichlid order for a little while. Business is like up and down, you know. It's busy, then it's slow. We can't. It's been really odd, very odd year. And my other buddy, he's gonna be closed up in 3 weeks in Canada, sadly. So a lot of mom and pop shop businesses, not just fish or. Oh, this 10-gallon was a customer. I did the maintenance before. Oh, they're just too much for her to take care of. There's a filter, LED light, a whole kit. We don't really need it. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna do something for a kid to win it, a giveaway or something. We need kids in the hobby, and that's a challenge in itself. They got video games and cell phones and TikTok crap, whatever. But I want to do some kind of giveaway, a drawing or something where a kid can win that 10-gallon setup. It's in great shape, so maybe get someone in the hobby. for the long term. So, all right. Well, I gotta get going. Morning, morning, morning. We have 13 people on. There's my mug. All right, I have to go. Or I gotta fire myself. I got a lot to do. I have to leave early. Um, right now, our hours, local people, we should be back to normal. We got somebody on board, and hopefully it works out, and we'll be good to go. And I can get some other stuff done, but Dylan's birthday is actually the 20th, but his brother's coming in town with his girlfriend today for the weekend, so we're kind of celebrating early while they're here, his pre-birthday thing. So Nico's North Royalton, great food. The porky pig is the bomb, man. Tons pulled pork, barbecued, tons of bacon, smothered in cheese. It's a heart attack, but dang, is it good. And so Mylan loves his gyros, best ones. So, yep, so meeting for a little, having dinner, kind of. So, busy life. All right, hope to see you local, anybody that's out and about. We're open 11 to 5 today. As you see, we got tons of fish, plants, snails, shrimp, you name it, got it, get it. Time to get a new take kit, get one for the office, the bathroom, kitchen, I don't know, rec room, kids room. Good deals, you can't beat them. Cheaper than online, and you see it, you can buy it, and know what you're getting. So, all right, y'all take care. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you, appreciate you. I should be back Tuesday morning before noon, roundabout. All right, thanks for hanging out. Spread the good word. Subscribe, like, all that, jive that YouTubers say. All right, see you guys. See you, John. Thanks, man. I'm out. Bye-bye.